Hello, happy Tuesday. It's Wednesday. When did we move these to Wednesday? Weeks ago. It is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining me if you are joining live or if you're watching the replay. I didn't have it pre-scheduled this time, so I'm going to have to wait a second for the comments to come in. Normally, we have a couple people that are hanging out waiting for it to go, but I am trying something new this week, which means I could have pre-scheduled it, but I don't know. I just didn't because this was my first time in this platform, and so I did not pre-schedule it. So hopefully I will be able to see your comments very shortly. Hi, how's it going? Hi, Gina. Oh, there's a friendly face, a friendly name, and a friendly hi. I am so excited. It looks like we have some friends. Hello. All right, I can see your faces and your names. I'm going to go ahead and pop up our first question. What are you guys drinking? Literally took a week. This time last week, we sat here and a couple of you told me to get the David's Tea Halloween Countdown. I not only ordered it the next day, but it shipped, delivered, and now I'm enjoying it. And that is what I'm drinking is the first tea from the David's Halloween Countdown. It's delicious. It's not my favorite. It's one of the fruit infusions, but it's not my favorite. So yeah. Okay, let me know what else you're drinking. What are you guys drinking? Water, you have not had enough. Pumpkin cream cold brew, yum. You know, Crystal, I'm not a huge fan of pumpkin drinks. I love pumpkin pie and pumpkin smell candles and things, but not pumpkin drinks. I don't know, that's just me. My bottle is still at 7 a.m., so it's going well. You know, it's all right. Some days. Thanks, Jen. It is delicious, but it's not my favorite tea. Like, I'm going to drink it, but I wouldn't like buy it on its own. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm glad I'm not alone on this. Okay, I'm so glad I'm not alone. All right, y'all. What questions do you have? This is so fun. We get to pop up the questions and see everybody's comments. Isn't this fun? I have to give Darian from Darian Plans all the credit for walking me through this platform, how to sign up, how to use it, all of those things. She is amazing for helping me. So you love seeing YouTube and Facebook comments. Jessica, I actually have only seen YouTube. I don't know if anybody's actually watching it over on Facebook. I can only see YouTube comments, so I don't know. Ooh, Sarah, great question. How am I liking the hatch? So for those of you who don't watch the weekly vlogs, or if you're not caught up on the weekly vlogs, the hatch is a sleeping tool. It's like an alarm clock. It's a sunrise alarm clock. It's a sound machine. It is a meditation device. It's a lamp all in one. And I've been loving it. The biggest thing, I will share my full, like whether I recommend it or not at the very end, because I think I need a little bit more time before I can really recommend for you to go buy something that's that pricey. And whether or not it actually is better sleep on my watch is hit or miss. Sometimes it is really great, and sometimes it's just like it was before. What it does, though, is it makes me excited to get to bed and read and not watch TV before bed. And that is life-changing, because if you've been around, trying to read before bed has been a habit that I've been trying to work on for years. And I've been really bad at not watching TV before bed. And the hatch has like made all the difference with that. So far, really good. Okay. Oh, you're on Facebook, Jen Dufour. I can't see your name. Okay. I love it. Thanks. So fun. How's the weather in New York? Lisa, it's actually gorgeous right now. I went for a walk in my short sleeve shirt today, and I said this in the vlog, so Deja are coming soon. It was like, because I was walking and I was partially in the sun, it was totally fine. It was beautiful and perfect. Had I like stood in the shade and not moved, I might have been a little chilly and wanted long sleeves, but it's beautiful fall weather right now in New York. Are you still using the meditations? I am, Kelly. I have to switch it up every like 4 days or so because I get really, really bored with the same one every night, but I am still using the meditations. So, oh, Leah, thank you. That's very sweet. I know vlogs aren't everybody's thing. Like if you're hanging out on the Q&A, I appreciate you. If vlogs aren't everybody's things, but I love the weekly vlogs. Oh my gosh. Yes, she is. Darian is all over the place with all of her planners. She has a video today about how she combined the Moxie Life weekly horizontal and the vertical into one like magical planner for her. So if you don't follow her, you should. Jessica, I am so excited about the Power Sheets today. For those of you who don't know, today is Power Sheets launch day. That's why I've got my teal Cultivate What Matters shirt on. I left the links already ready for you down below if you did not watch the Power Sheets review or you haven't shopped yet. I did not get anything else today. I bought the Cultivate Your Life ticket when the affiliates were able to purchase it. And on some of the products as well. So I shopped with the affiliate link. So I didn't need to buy anything today. But if you didn't see, the Little by Little journal is already sold out, which is crazy talk. So the I Want It All bundles also sold out, which is crazy, super crazy. So Kaden, you can comment on either place, YouTube or Facebook. It doesn't make a difference for me. YouTube, I mean, the engagement is way more helpful on YouTube than it is on Facebook. But like if Facebook's easier for you, do Facebook. I can get your face on the screen regardless. For Facebook, you do have to give StreamYard permission to use your face and name. But if you go in Wild You or you're in another Facebook group, you might have already done that. So yeah, super fun. Ashley, thanks for letting me test. I can absolutely see Facebook comments too. Awesome. I can also see from live. It's like, so right now there's 85 friends live, 80 are over on YouTube and 5 are on Facebook. I just thought it'd be fun to try out, like because it allows me to do both locations. Why not give it a go and see what it's like to go live over on Facebook? It seems like a couple of you popped up. So I kind of already answered this, but I got everything I needed between the order that I placed with the affiliate sale and then the products that they sent me for review. Cassie, I have not, I'm assuming you mean like for Prime Day. No, I purchase from Amazon like all the time on a regular basis. So I did not feel the need to buy anything. There's nothing that's like jumping on at me for Prime Day. I probably should have done a little bit better job planning and purchased some gifts, but I didn't. So Crystal, this is a great question. Have I used the Write the Word books, journals, and has it helped me? So I have and I haven't. I own 4 and I have written in 1 and I've done like 5 maybe of the verses. So I have not done a very good job of using them, but I do think they're beautiful and I just need to be more consistent. Right now, I just feel like this isn't the time right now in my schedule, my routine to fit it in, but I do think that they're really helpful. And I do think that it would help me on a journey if I took the time to do it, but I haven't been. What are your must-haves from the Moxie Life launch? So I think the sticker book, no matter which planner you're getting, the sticker book is a must-have. I think if you're getting a coiled planner, I think the snap-in bookmarks are an absolute must-have. And then if you want to attempt, I'd like almost said something and then I was like, wait, am I allowed to share this yet? Yes, because Moxie Life has shared all of this. My video's not up yet, but Moxie Life has shared a complete video. So they are doing interchangeable covers this year. And so if you want standalone covers, those are going to sell out. I am personally way too nervous to try it. I know other people have done it and have been very successful. I'm just like way too nervous. Plus of the covers, I have one that is like my absolute favorite hands down and I don't feel the need to change them out. So. Oh, good to know. $30 off Hatch on Amazon. Good to know. Me too, Amy. Me too. It's just going to be such a fun day. Such a fun day. And I'm going to remind you, if you're debating Cultivate Your Life, the price goes up tomorrow. Like it doubles. It goes from $49 to $99 tomorrow. So if you are remotely debating it, like get it today, get it today. Ooh, okay. I'm actually thinking of switching up my content schedule for 2021 and doing 2 weekly videos as a vlog. Do you have any tips for someone new to that format? So, yes, weekly vlogs definitely took me time to get used to and to really, how do I say this? Like like there were times that I would retroactively think like, oh, I should have vlogged that. And it was like, oh, it's too bad. Like I think about it after the fact a lot, which is kind of a bummer. So one of my tips is to just have something nearby, whether it's your planner or sticky note. And when you think of something that you want to talk about later, you want to make sure that you vlog later today because you're going to do later today. I would keep a running list. I've actually been starting to do that in my plum paper in this little shaded black box here. Every time I think of something I want to vlog, like I still do that now, even though I've been doing weekly vlogs for almost 2 years. That would be my biggest tip with that, is just jot things down as they come to you. And I mean, have fun with it. Like what I like about the vlog too is it's way more casual. I'm not as concerned about if my hair and makeup are perfect. I am not concerned if the apartment is clean. I am not concerned if I'm saying the perfect things. I'm not, like, it is just way more relaxed. And that's what's nice about it. That's what makes it real. So don't be afraid to just do that and just be yourself. Oh, I lost my space in the comments. Oh my gosh. Okay, but I can see which one I've clicked. Okay. I appreciate you're saying that, Lisa. I'm probably too prompt. I spend way too much time on Instagram, but Darian Plans is her YouTube channel. Yeah. Okay. Power Sheets FOMO, but you know you won't use paper. Does anybody have any recommendations for a digital goal planner? The only one I know of is one that somebody mentioned in the Patreon group, and the name is blanking me, but I know they have a digital version. It's the one that's like the hero story in goal form. I don't remember what it's called. I'll try and find it for you. Okay, so Crystal, you spread out your comments into two. So the first one is, I'm thinking of documenting my Power Sheets journey via YouTube. Any thoughts on what's a good strategy for this? No, just do it. I'm like, if you want to take my structure, take my structure and talk about last month's goals and next month's goals. I know that Brianna from Diva and the Divine just talks about next month's goals. She doesn't even talk about the prior month's goals. I think however you want to do it is fine. And if you have to change it, it's okay. I feel like that is great YouTube advice all of the time. Back to the weekly vlog question. If you have to change it, it's fine. Like if you start doing something and you realize you don't like it, or you want to do something different, you want to do it on a different frequency, or you want to split it up or combine videos, it's totally fine. Totally fine. Yeah, Sarah, just the Little by Little journal. That's the only thing that is sold out so far. None of the colors of anything have sold out. None of the other bundles have sold out. It's just that journal. Super bummer. I did not get anything during the sale. Ooh, if you could only choose one planner system for 2021. Okay, but here's the question. Does the Power Sheets count as a planner? Because if no, then the Moxie Life for sure, hands down. But if yes, if the Power Sheets count, then it's the Power Sheets for me, because I need those, and I would just make it work with my Google Cal and the monthly layout and a notepad. That's what I would do. If you told me I could have one planner, it would, and as much as I love my Plum Paper Daily, it wouldn't even be that. It would be my Power Sheets. Then it would be my Plum Paper Daily. Then it would be the Moxie Life. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Oh my gosh, the huge water bottles on sale on Amazon. Oh my gosh. When you say all of the Power Sheets, you mean every single page? I am not good about remembering to go fill in those month-end review pages. I'm not good at that, but I do use every other page of my Power Sheets. Yeah, so they're showing 2 of the 4 covers tonight. So of the 4 covers for Moxie Life this year, 2 of them were designed by artists. And the artists are going live tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern with, I think it's here on YouTube and in the Moxie Life Facebook group. And so they're going to reveal 2 of the covers, including the one that I chose tonight. And then the other 2 will be revealed tomorrow. Yes, yes, yes. Jessica, really? I read and was told that you do have to buy the Power Sheets in order to be able to buy a ticket. I'm going to be honest though, I don't know if it's that valuable to have a ticket without this year's Power Sheets, because we're literally going to go page by page. So I'm not quite sure if it's valuable without it, but that's really interesting. Friday. All of the Moxie Life review videos will be up on Friday. Do I know what platform it will be on? I have zero idea. Crystal, none. I actually thought it was going to be Zoom, but yeah, 4,000 people on Zoom sounds like a terrible idea. Terrible. So I don't actually know. Great question. Okay. So Elise, it's both kind of. Yes, it's today and tomorrow. So they're not going to post it anywhere on like social media or anything. So if you want to see it today, you have to like go into the video, watch the video live, or go into the video and see it. And then tomorrow they will post all of the like actual covers like on social media, and it'll be much easier to see them tomorrow. So yes and no. I know that probably wasn't very clear before right now. All right, Rachel, how did you plan Vlogmas, and did I do Vlogmas last year as well? Yes, I actually started Vlogmas 2 years ago. So this will be my 3rd year doing Vlogmas. And the way that I plan it is I start with so you've got 25 empty spaces, right? And I start by filling it in with stuff I know I'm going to do. And the past 2 years, I did a theme for every single day. And that was just how it worked for me, was I just did a theme, Monday through Sunday, every day had a theme, and it was the same every single week. Spoiler alert, that is not how I am doing it this year, but I will share that information at a later date. Not quite yet. It's only October, you guys. It's only October. But so what I would do is what I recommend you do. You have 25. So start with what do you do consistently now? So you do plan with me's. Okay, so that's 1 per week. So you slot those in. And then what else do you do? If you do a vlog, you slot those in. Do you want to do more than one vlog? You slot those in. Do you want to do a baking video once a week? You slot those in. And even if it's a one-off video, you slot those in. And then eventually, you see how many empty spaces you have and how many additional ideas you have to come up with. It is easier to think about it with like the days of the week, but you could even do just one-off videos and just slot them in that way. That's how I would do it. Lisa, I appreciate this. Last night, my patrons helped me test this whole new system, and I tested it in the bedroom at my desk, and it was better. So that makes me feel really great. Thanks. Awesome. Oh my gosh. For the rest of my life, I would give up alcohol for the rest of my life. Then travel. Yeah, there's no way. Oh my gosh. Does the Moxie Life Planner work well with the Cultivate Power Sheets? Yes and no, Maria. So I posted a video earlier this week where I talk about the 2 systems and how they differ from each other. I don't think they work well together. If you're trying to do forward-looking goals in both systems, I just think it's a lot and it's really overwhelming. I know that some of you are trying to do that, and I am props to you for trying to do that. I tried it this year and it was just really difficult for me. I think that you can make it work if you got to switch things up a little bit, and you have to maybe not use the systems exactly how they were structured in order to use them together. But I would watch that video for maybe a little bit more insight to that question. I linked that video already down below too, because I have a feeling it was going to come up somehow. Moxie Life. It is a goal planner and planner in one. So it is a goal setting system mixed in with a weekly layout. They have a horizontal and a vertical version. Last year was the first year that it launched. This is brand new for 2020. And so year 2, here we come with 21. The videos, you can go watch last year's review. I don't have it linked yet, but I can. The 2020 review, it's pretty similar. Like the overall structure of the system of it didn't change. So you can get a sense of what it is by watching the 2020 flip through. New ones will be up on Friday. Someone was going to call me out on this. No, the weekly vlog will be up on Saturday this week. Bonus video. Interesting. I did not get this email. I bought my ticket weeks ago. Okay. I need to figure that out. Do I think the Moxie Life will sell out? So yes, the Moxie Life this year didn't sell out until like July. I do think that certain combinations will sell out. So, she is literally shipping these out of her house. So she only has so many combinations. Again, there's 4 covers and 2 layouts. So there's 8 different options, and she only has so many of these 8 different options. So she will sell out of certain combinations. I don't think in full, it's not going to sell out on day 1, but I don't know, with the amount of hype and the amount of people that have switched to Moxie Life, I think that certain combinations will sell out pretty quickly, but I don't know. I also have no idea how many she has ordered. So that's true, Jessica. They could assign us to breakout rooms for Cultivate Your Year Live, and it could be like the tables. I know there's no such thing as table leaders this year, but we could have little small group sessions, which would be really cool. Okay. I first off love your name. I love it doesn't not your actual name, but I like your name. I think that's a great idea. I think that if you aren't able to attend Cultivate Your Year live on December 7th, I think that you should, if you can, set aside time, take a day off, put away the distractions, don't multitask, like treat it as if you are attending it live to the best of your abilities and do it as if you were going to be there live. I think that's a great idea. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I don't know either, Jessica. I can keep digging for that. I don't know that I'm going to find it tonight. So I think if you're interested in Cultivate Your Live at 50% off, you should get it today. But I'll try and find that answer if you need to have the power sheets. Again, I think it's really more worth it if you have the power sheets. I don't know that I would recommend the ticket without it, but you might be able to get it. Okay. I bought the same power sheets color you did. Do any of the Moxie Life covers look really good with those power sheets? I think yes. It's not going to be a perfect match, but I think it looks beautiful together. I think that there's actually really 3 Moxie Life covers that could go with the Sea Glass power sheets. There's only one, in my opinion, that like really would not look good. The other 3 would totally go. Great question, Michelle. What do I love? I feel like I don't have to repeat the question anymore because we have the question. The number one thing for me, there's two big reasons the Moxie Life is my favorite weekly planner: the paper and the vertical layout. So it is my favorite paper, hands down. And now everybody has different paper preferences. So just because it's my favorite paper doesn't mean it's going to be your favorite paper. But what makes it my favorite paper is that it is bright white. It is thick enough for my Papermate flares not to shadow on the other side. And it is the right amount of smoothness for me. It is not the grittiest paper ever, but it is not plum paper smooth. It's Goldilocks for me. I also love a vertical layout with lines and nothing else. It is so neutral, vertical lines. Now, there's color on the page. The dates and the habit tracker have color on the page, but the actual vertical layout, there's no color and there are lines. And that is just hands down worth it for me and what makes it the best for me. I'm determined to finish my tea today while it's still a good temperature. Crystal, yes and no. So for me, the last 2 years, I've done about half and half. So about half of my videos were pre-filmed for Vlogmas, and about half were real-time videos. I lost my spot again. But what's nice is I can just look for which one I have clicked. It's very easy. This is so fun, you guys. So fun. Okay. Any advice on coming up with a planner stack system? Michelle, this is a great question that's super tough to answer. I think what I would do is, so normally my advice would be to look at this past year and write a list of what worked and what didn't. What didn't get in a planner and needs to be in a planner? What did you overplan? Like, what did you like to overanalyze? Like what figure out within your current system and what you used in the past year, what worked and what didn't. Here's the problem. This year was weird, and it's really tough to do that analysis on 2020 because 2020 was so crazy. However, I don't know that 2021 is getting much better. Just being honest. I don't know how much is changing in 21. So I think you can do that. I think you think about what worked for you this year, what didn't work, what do you need more of? Do you need like a daily planner where you can just turn the page and treat every day like a fresh start? Do you not? I think you just have to kind of think about it that way. And I think the first step before you look at any of the planner options is figure out what types of planners you need. So daily, weekly, monthly, goal, budget, meal, whatever it is first. Then go explore your options. I think one of the things that we struggle with as planners, especially in this community with all these beautiful products, is we pick the product and try to fit our system into the product instead of the other way around. So Lisa, when you guys are in Chicago, are you staying in your mom's? I'm assuming you meant second because you have the ND. My mom has 2 apartments, not 3. And if yes, how are we going to work? So yes, we are staying in a second apartment, and we did this for the week we were in Chicago back in September. How we work is we both don't work in that apartment. Sam works in that apartment and has the whole apartment to himself. I go to my brother's room or my parents' living room. So when my brother is only there every other weekend, now he's obviously going to be around a little bit more in the holidays, but for the most part, he's only there every other weekend. So his room has a desk in it. And so that's where I worked, was at his desk. And we did a lattes with Blake in there too. And then if he is there, like there was one day that he was there when I was there, that was a work day and he had school. So he was doing school in his room. I sat at the kitchen table and it's just fine. Like there's nobody else around. My stepdad is working in their bedroom. That's where his desk is. And then my mom just like did retired mom things and just didn't bug anybody. And we were all kind of in our own space and it was totally fine. So that's how we will make that work. Colleen, I have not seen it in person. So I've seen it on the Moxie Life YouTube channel. I watched the live last week and I saw them flip through it and it looks beautiful. If you know me, I'm not a bound person at all. I need coil. I need a coil. I think it's a really cool system. If it works for you, but it's not going to work for me. So. Not this year, Jessica. So given her paper quality and the fact that there's 2 layouts per week, there's no way to fit all of the pages on a normal coil. There's just not an option. So that's why they use the Wire O. She has and like is considering maybe splitting it to 6-month versions for the future on that normal coil, but it's not happening for 2021. It's only their 2nd year, y'all. So like, yeah, that's just kind of that. Great question, Rachel. So this is the first month in a long time that I am crushing my content planner. Like I set it up before October 1st even happened. I mapped out everything from Instagram to YouTube to stories to Patreon tags, to just so many things. And I've been on top of it and it has been awesome. And I've been using it a lot right now and I've been loving it. I still stand by that. I wish it was not so freaking giant, but I like it. Leah, I'm taking a break from my best today guide just because, again, my routines are already so stacked with journals and notebooks and all the things. And that one just felt like not something I needed right now in this moment. And so I'm taking a break from it, but I do still like it and I will go back to it eventually. So. Oh, this is a great question. How often do you go back and review your oldest planners? So in my very first Vlogmas, so Vlogmas 2018, 2 years ago, I did a series where I flipped through all my old planners. So once a week for a week, we flipped through 15, 16, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, something like that. We flipped through a lot of them and it was really fun. I haven't done it since. That could be fun. I don't know if that feels like way too repetitive. Like we just did it 2 years ago, but also like there's so many more new faces in the last 2 years. So maybe we could do it again. This is a great question, Annie. So my word of the year, I do use one because you pick one in the power sheets. And then this year I tried to do one little word. Someone's trying to call me and at least it's not messing up our live because I'm not live on my phone. It's just vibrating on my wrist. So this year I did pick a word. I have picked a word for the past couple of years because power sheets have you pick a word. And then this year I had every intention to do one little word and I got through 2.5 months really of one little word. And then the middle of March hit and I haven't picked it back up. So that is where I really wanted to embrace my word of the year more this year, was in my, one little word project rather than in my goal planning. But what I do like about my word of the year is that if I'm struggling to think of like an overarching theme for the month, or if I'm really struggling to like find a root goal, or I'm like, I do sometimes go back and think about it. This year, my word of the year was love, because I just thought it was related to, I was gonna be planning a wedding, and little did I know it meant that I was actually gonna like spend 24/7 with Sam for 9 months out of the year. But so I don't think I really integrated all that much, but I do like it. I do like picking one. Oh, I lost my spot again. Hey from Facebook, super fun. Sarah, you absolutely could. I am planning to attend live. So if you guys want to arrange a date to watch the playback, you are more than welcome. Oh, I love it more, Jen. The Moxie Life Weekly, the Moxie Life paper is my favorite paper. And that is, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what has happened and what is going on in the world. The Moxie Life is my favorite paper, hands down, no matter what. Yep. Ooh, interesting concept. Jessica, I don't see why not. Like, I think you could, yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't see why not. If you could make it's just a horizontal or vertical. Also, if you're in the Moxie Life Facebook group, they have digital printables of the layout so you can play around. I just was texting a friend today. She was like, I think I'm going to go horizontal this year. And I've always been vertical and I don't know, I can't decide. And I was like, well, I think you could go to the Facebook group, print them both out and try them for a couple of weeks and then pick. Now, if you really want to buy your Moxie Life on launch day next Wednesday, like you have a week to pick, but that's a good, fun way to pick. Yeah, I don't think that the paper is terrible, but I definitely don't love it. It's a bummer. Yes, they absolutely will ship in 3 to 4 days. Yes. I was just saying that on the weekly vlog. I was like, by the time that this weekly vlog that I was filming today, right, will go up next Friday. By the time that weekly vlog goes up, you should have your launch day orders in your hands, which is so fun. Crystal, oh my gosh, my plum paper daily. Okay, my favorite parts of the plum paper is that it is a small daily. So it's an A5 size daily that has a coil. First and foremost, that's the best part. And then there's no hours already built into it. I don't need an hourly schedule Monday through Friday. I don't even need it Saturday and Sunday. And so I like that there's not hours. I can write them in if I want them, but I don't need them. Those are the 2 reasons why I love it. Mm-hmm. This is so fun, y'all. I love being able to pop up the comments. I don't really shop for planner accessories in store. I mean, I've gotten some stickers at Michael's, especially once Chrissy and Designs launched her Michael's collection. But otherwise, I don't really shop for planner stickers in store. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. What a fun idea. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I also think there's so much based on the I lost my train of thought. There's so much more to it than like, I feel like you have to figure out what planner works for you. Good. Okay. This is a great point. I will still keep repeating the questions in case you are listening to this and treating it podcast style instead, and you're multitasking or whatnot instead of looking at the screen. Good call. Good call. Yes. So a couple reasons. My lips have been super chapped lately, by the way. Couple reasons. So it is a better work situation. As I just explained, like being able to work in 2 totally different rooms is huge than working 50 feet apart from each other and like trying to talk over each other and like internet over each other. It's just it's a much better work situation. We want to spend the holidays with family, right? So Thanksgiving and Christmas, we want to be with family, and it makes sense to be with the family that's the closest driving distance family that we have. And so the latest we would have gone is like right before Thanksgiving and then stayed through Christmas. We just bumped it up a little bit earlier because again, the work situation is just better. And by then it's going to be getting dark earlier and cold here. And so like how much outside stuff are we actually going to be doing? And we figured since we're not quite comfortable being inside with anybody else yet, like we might as well just get there and be with family and have a better work situation. So that's pretty much why. Lost my spot. Morning sheets. You mean morning pages, Crystal? So morning pages are where you write stream of consciousness you're supposed to do 3 whole pages of handwritten journaling, just like whatever comes out of your brain. I really only do 1 page, if I get to the bottom of the page. I really set a timer for 10 minutes and that's how long I write. I still haven't decided if they're useful for me. And I am a big proponent of like, if something doesn't work for you, don't do it. And even if journaling is super valuable for everybody else in the world, I still don't, there are some days that I do have breakthroughs and like things click for me. And as I'm writing and I'm like, oh, yes, yes. Like, I'm so glad that I did it. And then some mornings I'm like, this is the worst. I have more productive things I could be doing. And this is, it's just awful. So I don't know. I still haven't quite figured out if they're the best situation. I definitely don't see myself ever upping to 3 pages. What is your advice for purchasing stickers? It can be expensive and I need all the tips. Yeah, that's a tough one. So my first advice would be not to buy all the things at once. Don't just go buy all of the things. Try and buy a sampling of things and figure out what works best for you and what you want to use. And then you can figure out what works for you and buy more of that, because I have ended up with a lot of stickers that I don't use because I bought all of the things before I actually figured it out. That's going to be my biggest tip. It's tough. Yeah, I know. I don't think it's the company that shall not be named. Like, it's not Harry Potter up in here, but I don't really care to talk about it. That's all. Yes. The Compass assessment's also available for downloads. This is all within their Facebook group because their website is down right now for them to revamp stuff. So if you want the downloads, they're all still available. You just have to get into their Facebook group to get them. I mean, you can get in, like, anybody's welcome into the Facebook group. Great advice. Super great advice. Oh my gosh. Right. I don't know what, you guys, hope you didn't jinx it, Lisa, but me too. Jen, great question. As of right now, they still keep saying like the beginning of the year. So whatever that means, the beginning, who knows? To be determined. Right now, the earliest possible is the first week in January, but I don't know. I haven't heard anything one way or the other. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like half and half the first week in January, or like when we get back in January. And I think I've said this before. Again, my fear, I'll go back to work in person if you want me to. I'm not ready to get on the subway. I'm not ready to take the subway. And I have seen horror stories of friends of mine who've been on the subway, and it's just been not like people, like lots of people without masks and like in your space. And I'm just not ready for that. So if we do go back to work in person, I hope it's not full time because I don't know how I'm going to get there unless I walk really far or Uber. I am using StreamYard. That's what it's called. See, everybody has different paper preferences. I do think that some people love the plum paper and some people don't like it. I think it really, really depends. Super really depends. Ooh, great tip, Sarah. Maybe I should just start writing bigger in my morning pages. Ooh, great question. So yes, if you can, do Cultivate Your Live. If you are remotely overwhelmed about Power Sheets, Cultivate Your Live. Also, get the 6-month version. So if you feel like you want to skip months, you can skip months. Also, don't feel like you have to fill up every line. You don't have to fill up every line. You can do one line per thing, and you can leave things blank, and it's totally fine. You don't have to fill out every single page. So. Great question, Allison. Do I ever feel like I consume too much productivity goal setting content? Not anymore, because now I feel like I overconsume content related to like growing a business. But I think it is way, way, way possible in any kind of content to overconsume and not act. Action is key. Action is like, that is where the magic is you actually doing the things for any course, anything, even like, and I'm a big proponent of courses. I think Wild U is great. I think courses are great, but you have to act on them. So, or like YouTube or podcasts or even free content, you have to act on it. So my tip here would be, sorry, my lips are so chapped. My tip here would be anytime you consume content, productivity, goal setting, whatever kind of content, try and take one action step away. Even if it's as small as like, oh, I need to do this 5-minute thing. but try to take one action step away from that content to make it been worth your time. Donna, I will start doing that now. I'm so sorry that I wasn't repeating the questions. Oh, I think I'm all caught up. And I'm almost done with my tea. All right, Ruby, who are my favorite entrepreneurial, oh my gosh, I can't even say that word, you guys, content creators to follow? Any tips that you've gotten in the past few months? Oh, that's a loaded question. So, oh my gosh. So here's the problem. I find that I follow a lot of entrepreneurial, oh my gosh, I'm not even trying to say it. I follow a lot of different entrepreneurs who do different things and focus on different things instead of ones that are like an all-around business thing. If that makes sense. So I think it's based on like what really specific things you are. I will also tell you, I just reread the question and you said content creators. Oh, so you mean like people creating content about entrepreneur, not necessarily like they are trying to be a content creator. Because that's the other thing I've learned is I don't feel like I need to learn anymore from like people creating content just to create content. Like I want them to have had another business that was successful, that they're good at something else that they can now teach me. Let me think about that one a little bit more. Any big tips? Oh my gosh. No. Ooh, 30 to 40 minutes on your morning pages. That is a lot. That's a lot of time in the morning. It's a lot. Favorite planner accessory or maybe top 3. My Paper Mate Flair pen for sure. Right now, the little dot pens, these pens that make dots. This color is terrible, but like normally these pens that make dots are that's like one of my top 3 right now because I use them every day in my Plum Paper Daily. I love them. And I mean, just stickers in general. Does this count? Just general stickers. Just for NYC folks. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can actually already take cabs for the, within the pre-tax, like I get a pre-tax. Sorry, I didn't repeat the comment. NYC employers are talking about doing cab subsidies. I would go back to work if they want to pay for me to Uber there every day. There we go. What planner systems did you try and realize they were not for you? How long did you use said systems? You know, that's a great question. There hasn't been a ton that I just like, I quit very quickly. I think I probably outstayed my welcome in a weekly planner once I found a daily that I loved. But it wasn't like the weekly used to work for me and then I just added something else and then I needed to quit it. I've never like tried a new system and then it didn't work and I needed to quit it. I can't think of an example. Do you recommend the content planner for someone just starting YouTube? So Leah, yes and no. I think that if I recommend the content planner for anybody who is trying to balance multiple content locations. So if you're doing YouTube and other things, then yes, I recommend it. But somebody asked me recently if they recommended it and they're just trying to do Instagram. And I was like, you can just do that in a monthly planner. Like you don't need the content planner to do that. So I think if you are planning to try multiple platforms to do that, I would recommend it. Oh my gosh, this is hard. My favorite YouTuber podcast for people just getting serious about content creation. Amy Landino, I talk about her a lot, but go back to some of her older stuff. I think it's really, really helpful. I think Vanessa Lau, I think is her last name, is also really helpful. Both of these people have YouTube and podcasts, by the way. Sunny Lenarduzzi, also same thing. I've never actually listened to Sunny's podcast though, so I can't comment on that, but her YouTube channel for sure. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else I'm forgetting. Let me think about it. Donna, the brand of pen is the Zig Clean Color Dot. I got them on Amazon. They are linked in my Amazon shop, which is linked down below. You can also get them on JetPens if you want to buy the colors individually and not just get the packs on Amazon. Amy, are the dot markers dual tip? They are. The other tip is like a really fine felt tip pen. I haven't found myself ever using this. It's like even more fine than the Papermate Flair. So I don't find a use for it. No, I don't. Sorry, repeating the question. Do you find that using the sticker kits each week bulk up the Moxie Life? No, I feel like it's not a big deal. And they do a little bit as with any sticker kit. I think as also with any sticker kit, you just have to be kind of careful if you're going to put the same type of sticker in the same place every single week. You just have to be a little bit aware of it. I can show you like on Instagram what mine looks like right now. And I'll keep in mind I've skipped some weeks because 2020 has been a mess. So it will bulk up a little bit, but I didn't think it was that bad. Elise, that's so funny that you asked how Charlie is. And she just hopped up on my lap. You say hi? She just wanted to snuggle. She is. She's coming to Chicago with us. Yep. Oh, great question. Are you doing the December daily product play class or prep day? So I'm not doing the product play class. I've never participated in one, but when I look at what they do, it just looks a little bit too crafty for me. Like I do like the crafting part of December daily, but not that much crafting part of December daily. The prep day, I am torn because I loved the Week in the Life prep day. I thought it was so helpful for me and so useful. Here's the problem. That's the first Saturday we're going to be in Chicago. And if I tell my mom that I'm going to spend 12 hours playing with crafts and sitting at a table and watching videos all day, I have a feeling she's going to be like, no, you're not. So I might, it's $5, right? So I'm going to buy it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do half of it live, at least the first few hours live, and then like try to schedule time to do the rest of it. I don't think I'm going to be able to do the whole thing live, unfortunately, which is a huge bummer. The dot markers do not bleed through on the plum paper. No. Do I have a video or vlog about the dot pens? I think I showed them in the weekly vlog when I first got them, but now I don't remember. I will show them in this week's weekly vlog if I didn't. Oh, interesting. Your job is doing a bus system. So like just your company is going to be on said bus? I'd be open to that. No, it is never too late to start your power sheets. Never too late. There is still so much time left in 2020. It is never too late to start your power sheets. 10 minutes per page, get through the prep work, set up the tinning list for November. Absolutely, I don't think it's too late. I am not familiar with the iHeart Planners Planner, Carla. Great question. Yes, I definitely wish that the A5 Plum Paper Daily would come in the neutral, only because I got really sick of green. Like either I need it to come in neutral or I need them not to do the same color 2 months in a row. Like I realized it was 2 different shades of green. Okay, but it was green for 2 months in a row. And then we did teal for like 3 months in a row. I need it to be a slightly different shade of things. And then I'd be okay with the colorful, but it's a little too much. Do I have a video of how you pick layouts for plum paper or Lime Life? Kind of. When I did the Plum Paper Daily video, I show the website and what it looks like. I didn't do like a full walkthrough. Heather Kell has a great video of the Plum Paper website on her channel that you can check out. I have never ordered from Lime Life, so I can't speak to that. Oh my gosh, Jessica, it's not even close to being too late for December Daily. Some of the products are sold out, but there are still tons of products available, including the main kit. Check out her website and grab some of the products. You also don't have to use her products. You could do it. People do it with all kinds of other things. If you follow Posh Plans on Instagram, she does it with all kinds of different products. It does not have to be the Ali Edwards products. You need more monthly spreads. Any great monthly planners that you recommend? Like a Quail monthly or a Bound monthly? Plum Paper has monthlies. You can totally skip around and things don't take the whole hour for the prep day. Okay, Lisa, we might have to talk about this more. Oh, it is sold out, Leah, the December Daily stuff? No way. I mean, some of the accessories are like some of the little embellishments are sold out, but there's no way the main kit already sold out. Really? Mm. Sarah, did you read my mind? Also, I'm so sorry I'm picking out my lip and Charlie's hair is going everywhere, you guys. This is live TV. When you get your next 6 months for Plum Paper, are you still going to leave the categories blank or have I developed a good system? I've been trying this. You guys literally read my brain. There will be more in this about this in the weekly vlog going up on Saturday. So this, I am trying this week. I pre-wrote the categories so that I could try and figure it out so that I could get them pre-printed because I want to get them pre-printed. I don't think I like morning and evening. And so I think what I'm going to do is try today here next week and then see if I like that. And if I like that, then that's what I'm going to get when I order it. I've been trying to figure that out. It's funny. You totally read my mind. Have I ever used sticker kits daily? I have not. I just think daily, I don't know. It's a lot. Stickers seem like a lot for me to use on my daily. So no, I haven't. Oh, the dot pens do bleed on the Moxie Life paper though. Oh, that's a super bummer. Super bummer. Yeah, no, the December daily event is definitely still open, but I think some of the products might be sold out. I didn't realize the main kit was sold out. I am so sorry, y'all. I know they have some stuff on HSN too. I am really tempted to buy the kit on HSN just because I want the white numbers that come in the HSN kit, but it just seems like a little bit much. I don't need all those other products. I just want the numbers, okay? Oh my gosh. I know, Jessica. I just noticed that it's 5:50 and it's time for me. So yes, I think the new StreamYard thing makes me so excited and it's so fun and we're not having any issues. And this was so great. Thank you all so much. We are going to end it with our final question. What is one thing that you will do this week to make progress on your goals? What is one small thing that you will do this week? Kaden, I don't know. I don't know if the mini kit is sold out. Great question. The mini kit is still available, so you could go that route. Love it. Your power sheets for 2020. 2020 is not over, you guys. It's not over. I love this. It's awesome, Elizabeth. Oh, love it. Water makes so much difference. Oh my gosh, I should do that first thing in the morning. I love that. Great. Kristen, I love it. It's an awesome, that is towards all the goals, everybody's goals. Sleep tracking, I like that one. Oh my gosh, Amy, great job. Look at you. I love it. Plan on Friday and not on Sunday night. Crystal, that's a great one. That is a great one. Oh my gosh, Rachel, I can't wait to see your bullet journal spread, your Harry Potter bullet journal spread. So fun. All right, y'all. This was awesome. Like this was so much fun. I loved popping up the comments. I love that we had no technical issues and you guys are the best. And we talked for way longer than we normally do, but I am not complaining. And thank you guys so much. If you are watching it on YouTube, please make sure you give it a thumbs up before you head out and click that subscribe button if you are not already subscribed. If you're watching it on Facebook, thanks for hanging out. Come join us on YouTube next week. I go live every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy planning.